This is the beautiful white temple behind me. It was built by Chiang Rai in, get this, 1997. So unlike all of the other temples that we've seen in Southeast Asia, this is in fact a modern one, alongside the blue temple. We'll talk about that when we get there. And there's a lot of interesting things about this temple. There's a mural inside that's unlike anything that I think you'll have ever seen in any temple before, so stay tuned for that. The statues and the intricacies of the carvings are just absolutely insane, and I'll show you the hands just now. We're going to the White Temple. If you're in Chiang Rai and you decide to come and visit Wat Rong Kun, which is the White Temple, and you make a mistake and you've forgotten your leg coverings or your shoulder coverings, because obviously at all of the temples in Thailand you must cover your shoulders and your legs. They have a really convenient, nice little market, and you can see they've got a lovely water feature and stuff, and everybody's really calm. No one's bothering you to like buy stuff, but it's really handy if you've forgotten your stuff for the day. You can just pick some up for only about £3 probably for all of it, so that's really good. Yeah, this is the entrance, and I've seen online that it's 100 baht to get in, which is £2.50 or about $3. Just one. Oh, got the ticket. This is a sign just explaining what I was saying about covering yourself up. And there's a guy checking that you are in fact covering yourself up enough. So obviously that lady there unfortunately didn't know the rules and her dress was too short, so she wasn't allowed in. But as I said, the market is just there, and you can go and pick up some, some elephant pants or something like that for however much, 100 baht, which is not much. This is the beautiful white temple behind me. It was built by Chiang Rai in, get this, 1997. So unlike all of the other temples that we've seen in Southeast Asia, this is in fact a modern one, alongside the blue temple. We'll talk about that when we get there. And there's a lot of interesting things about this temple. There's a mural inside that's unlike anything that I think you'll have ever seen in any temple before, so stay tuned for that. The statues and the intricacies of the carvings are just absolutely insane, and I'll show you the hands just now. The artist's representation of unfiltered desire. This is kind of how you're going to act and how you're going to be and where you might end up if you don't kind of filter what you want and take other people into consideration and kind of follow the Buddhist way of being nice. You can see here how the effect of the temple is like achieved with all of these mirrored pieces of glass all over the place, which from a distance makes the wood and concrete construction look like it's made of porcelain or something when the sun's shining on it. It's beautiful. It's really like pearlescent, very, very impressive, and something completely different to any other temple that I've seen. It's very, very well executed vision by the artist. The artist who envisioned this building, Chiang Rai started building the structure in 1997. The main structure was completed 5 years later, and the rest of the buildings are not scheduled to be completed until 2070. However, that's not a problem for the guy who's building them, because he believes that this temple is his offering to Buddha and will grant him eternal life. Shoes off, standard. I've had to talk about the mural in post because I was doing some clandestine filming. I feel bad about it, but I go into that in the video. I'm not sure if I really shouldn't have done it, but I did, so I'm going to use it. I apologize, my bad. So obviously this mural is completely unique and very strange, considering that it's in a religious temple. There's a depiction of the Twin Towers, there's Spider-Man, there's Superman, there's even some minions. We've got Harry Potter, Captain Jack Sparrow, and behind Jack Sparrow, it took me a lot of rewatches to notice this, but there's actually a depiction of Predator from Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. We've got pod racers, Sailor Moon, Bumblebee, the guy from Saw, Anakin Skywalker, and for some reason, everybody's favorite co-star, Kung Fu Panda. I feel really bad for filming in there. However, I felt like one of the most interesting things about the temple is that mural, and you can't take pictures. To offset my karma as I leave, I'll put a donation in, because I did feel bad doing that. But sometimes you have to do things that make you uncomfortable to keep the memories and to let other people know why they should go. That was weird. It's got Michael Jackson, it's got Terminator, I think it had Jack Sparrow and Darth Vader. Crazy. The White Temple grounds seems to be more dedicated to art more so than Buddhism. There's some really interesting pieces around and information about the artists, which is really nice. Quick little aside from our normal programming while I'm in this lovely gold building at the White Temple complex. I'm really ill today and I'm struggling. I'm trying to be professional. If the delivery's not great, that's why. And if you feel like, because I've done this while I'm ill and I've only got one day in Chiang Rai, you feel like leaving a like, that'd be really nice. I'd really appreciate that. I'm sure by the time this gets uploaded, I'll feel a lot better. But just pretend it's going to make me feel better now. I'm just coming out of the Gold Temple now. There was another sign for no filming, and I didn't feel like pushing it this time because I've been rude enough for one day. But it was mostly spiritual amulets, but very high quality ones that seem to be from a specific artist. And most of them, the motif was the actual temple. So a lot of Thai people wear these sort of amulets around their neck. You can go to a market in Bangkok and some of the other cities as well to pick ones up for yourself. And it's not seen as rude or cultural appropriation as far as I'm aware. It's like quite all right to pick one that you like, find out the meaning behind it, and wear it all the time. It's your call. There are honestly just so many beautiful features of this park. I keep putting my camera away and having to get it back out. So just enjoy this smattering of shots of all the pretty things at the White Temple complex. I think this is the artist, and I just had to come back because I wasn't sure if it was a statue or not. It looks really creepy. You know, like those people that, those people when you're in Venice or something and they're living statues and you give them a coin. I wasn't sure if it was that or not. It really freaked me out. It's like Uncanny Valley. Look, I'll show you from slightly further away. Is that a dude or a statue? Honestly, it's probably just a wake-up call that I should start wearing my glasses again, but still, scary and funny. When you're visiting the White Temple, this cafe is absolutely perfect. Simple cafe, the staff are really sweet, the drinks were really good, and this is the view. Just beautiful, man. Okay, so I'm still not confident enough riding a bike to film whilst I'm riding. But you know, if I buy a bike, we'll get a GoPro, and I have a GoPro, we'll stick it on there. You can see me riding a bike. We're here at the Blue Temple. It's right in the middle of the city. The white one is too, which is kind of strange. You probably can't hear me. I would say, if you're going to rent bikes to do these temples, you want to be moderately competent, because I've not ridden bikes in England. Overall, experience-wise, I've probably got 2 months, and that's fine, but it's motorways, so you want to be careful. That's about it. You can see the blue one. Blue Temple. And if you can tell me why it's called Blue Temple in the comments, you'll get 7 points. Just say it's blue. So the full name of this beautiful temple is Wat Rong Sua Ten, and it was created by a local artist called Puta Kabkeu, who studied under the guy who made the White Temple. I'm just going to check my secret notes, who was Chalamchai Kosit Pipat, taught the man who created this temple around 10 years later. This one itself was finished in 2016, and he's famous for using psychedelic imagery and visuals. within his artwork, and I think that's evident in the temple here. I mean, that dragon looks incredibly fierce. You wouldn't want to see him if you'd taken a few too many shrooms. Same as always, take your shoes off before you go in the temple. I've been told socks are fine, so we're good. So I just came out of the main building at the Blue Temple, and it's really nice. They encourage everybody to have a seat in front of the Buddha and take pictures, and as I said, it's free admission, but I encourage you to donate some money. I did myself for a small silver ticket that's sort of getting a blessing or good luck here. And you can also see behind me, this is the opposite entrance. You can see the influence of the artist who created the White Temple on his understudy here, because skulls again, and like, you know, kind of, oh, even some hands again. Probably about similar things. I mean, don't have unrestrained desire in your life, because otherwise your life's going to end up looking something like that, which doesn't look very fun. So take note. Still gorgeous artwork though. Really beautiful. Again, the surreal psychedelic artwork. This guy looks mad. Probably because he's been doing too many crunches. Look at those abs. In summary, you have a one-day layover in Chiang Rai, which is pretty common for people going to Laos. For eagle-eyed viewers, you may notice that that's possibly a clue what the videos are going to be next week.
So we've got like breakdown number 2. Just a flat tire. He's fixing it now. He fixed the other one really quick. It was amazing. But wait until you see this view. The canyon is so big, it's making me dizzy. It's like surreal how massive this is.
Stay here because it's right next to the bus stop. They help you with the bikes, they help you with where to go, what to do, just like I am today. And you should hit up both of those temples. Have a lovely day. Have a nice pad krapao or something for 40 baht, and then make your way on to Laos. So thanks very much. And most people who do these trips or are interested in doing these trips, leave a like, comment blue, and subscribe.